Hi, my name's Karen, and I'm here today to share with you why I selected the Shaughnessy care home and the care that is happening for my mother. Our mom required full care, both medically and physically and cognitively. She needed a safe place, which would be supportive and caring, and not just for her basic needs, but also so that we had a place that we were sure that she was going to be cared for and that her social and emotional well-being would be reinforced. We wanted a place where Mom was known as a person, and that was really important to us because we wanted her to feel like she belonged, and in doing so, we wanted a place where people got to know who she was and her needs and her wants. Mom has been a resident at Shaughnessy Care Center for 1.5 years. A little bit about Shaughnessy. It is designed for about 52 residents, and it has 2 floors, so it is a smaller building. It's very home-like environment. It's very warm, and because it is smaller, it's very intimate, and the staff get to know family and the residents really, really well. It has a lovely garden in the center, which has many entrances that you can come in and out of the building from, where you can meet with your family. They have a very large multi-purpose room where lots of activities go on, everything from their artwork to choir to church services, movies, television, lots of sing-songs. There's lots of things that are scheduled, and there is an actual monthly schedule of activities. They have a dining area, they have a coffee bistro, and they have a conference room, which we use often to bring dinner in or lunch in with our family and meet with our parent. The services that are available at Shaughnessy are broad. They, of course, I've just talked about the recreational activities. There's also the outings that allow the community to take our family members out on the bus, and that's happened a couple times for my mom, and she's enjoyed it. There's also dental and physiotherapy, hair salon, laundry. There's a nurse that comes in and does foot nail care for both foot and hands. There's hearing care and other services. The staff are really important because this makes the difference at Shaughnessy. They're friendly, they're welcoming, they want to know who my mom is, they want to know who I am, they know all of my family members, they refer to all of us by our names, as well as my mom by her name, and I have observed many times this is not just for my family, it is the same for other families. Our Shaughnessy director is Shirley, and she is very open and welcoming. She's a registered nurse, and she has been in this type of position for many, many years and has that type of experience to know how to work both with the staff as well as the residents, but also with the families. And we have found that really valuable. And because she is so open, many times if I had a concern or a thought or an inquiry that I was really wondering about, it never bothered me ever to sit down with her because she has such a lovely, gentle way. You'll also get to know the 2 ladies that are in the office that will greet you, and that is Kirsty and Dawn, and they will help you get organized so that you can find your parent and have a lovely place to meet with them, or if you have any questions or thoughts, they will also assist you. There's lots of support in making sure that our parents are helpful, and Shirley is involved with that, and we have a large group of people that help with like a wraparound meeting where we sit down and talk about the current health, the medicines, the nutritional issues, or things that have changed with our parent, anything to do with dental, physiotherapy, and so we build a plan. So there's a daily plan that is looked after and posted in everybody's room. And there's a real advantage to that because I get to see what's going on. Not only do I get to be part of these meetings that usually happen at least twice a year, I also have a voice, and I think that's really an important thing as a member, and they want to hear my point of view, and they want to understand what my concerns are. and they help me understand how they're going to work through this with my mom. The team of care workers and nurses are on each floor, and they make sure that the residents are cared for in all aspects. There's also a doctor assigned to the Shaughnessy and works really closely with the nurses and the director, Shirley. Nurses communicate with me often, and I cannot tell you how I appreciate this very, very much, because if there's anything even tiny about Mom's change of demeanor or how she's feeling, or if she needs something personal that I need to pick up, I am immediately called and they share with me the situation. If there's any health concerns, they work through it with me, and if I need to be there to support them, then I come and work with my mom. Shaughnessy is located in a really lovely place. It has a 4-block walking area, which is a park, and it goes through a very lovely treed area with a lovely garden area, and you can take your parent or your loved one out for a walk at any time. And we usually do this when it's a really lovely day and we have a chance to go out and talk and visit. You can also take your loved one out to some places around the Port Coquitlam area, because we're really right downtown. So there's lots of coffee houses, there's lots of little restaurants and places you can go for a coffee or an ice cream or have even a small lunch. So there's lots of opportunity there. If you are interested in going just a half a block from the Shaughnessy, you'll get to go to the lovely new building that they've just built, the Terry Fox Library, as well as the Port Coquitlam Recreation Center. Lots of things happening here. Lots of access for you and your family to get here. We're right on a bus route, and there's lots of places to park, so you'll have an opportunity to get here and visit with your family as often as you wish. In closing, I guess what I want to stress is, at any time, trying to find a location for your mom or dad or your loved one is on many levels very, very difficult. But what I do want to share with you is that after extensive research and looking around at all of the different places, one of the things that I really loved about Shaughnessy is they met some of my requirements, and that basically was I required a real safe and caring place for my parent. And as my mom changed in her health needs and her cognitive issues, I needed a place where they could adapt and adjust to this and keep me involved and informed. I wanted a place that was small enough that was appropriate for access for my mom to get to know people and for the staff to get to know my mom. And I needed it to be not just, as I indicated, medical and physical. I really needed it to be social and adapt really well to her, and that is happening. So I needed a flexible care plan, and that is definitely what I'm getting. So we found that the Shaughnessy Care Home was the place for my mom. It is a great place for my mother and my family. We're happy, and we hope that this is going to be a great place for you and your loved one.